the 5 major reasons why people are forced to exit before they're even ready. And here's the thing, you don't choose them, they choose you. So let me ask you something. How ready are you, really? And I'm not talking about retirement. I'm not talking about selling your business either. I'm just talking about whatever tomorrow might bring. Most family business owners have their heads down. They're working hard, they're grinding away. But planning, well, it's always for later. The truth is, most of you aren't avoiding exit planning. You're just too busy, overwhelmed, in the trenches. And you know what? I can relate to that. I ran a food business for nearly 30 years with my family. I get the chaos. It's chaotic, without a doubt. But I also learned the hard way that readiness isn't about when you exit. It's about whether you could, if you had to. So if you remember, in a previous video, I shared a story about our accountant who'd come to see my older brother and myself. And we were sitting in the boardroom, and to cut a long story short, he basically asked us, out of the blue, have we thought about the end game? Have we thought about exit strategy? What I realized later and discovered what he was talking about was that we weren't ready. We weren't ready operationally, emotionally, and financially. Now, I want to put it out there that we weren't bad owners. We were just unprepared, like most that I've met. So here's the actual reason for why I'm posting this video. And I want to share with you the 5 major reasons why people are forced to exit before they're even ready. And my mentor at the Exit Planning Institute calls them the 5 Ds. And here's the thing, you don't choose them, they choose you. So, number 1, death. This is one of the hardest. Losing a founder, a leader, a father, losing a sibling, a mother. Overnight, it could be a partner. It happens more than we like to admit, and it devastates the situation, especially when you're not prepared. Number 2, disability. It could be a stroke, could be an accident, a burnout, anything that stops you from running the business. And again, unexpected, just turns up on your door. Number 3, divorce. This is when your personal life bleeds into your business. And this is when assets are online, shareholdings online, everything that you've worked for is online. The next 2 are the ones that I and my business were impacted with. So, number 4, disagreements. This is family fallouts, shareholder conflicts, sibling rivalry, and no plan to manage all the disagreements, all the infighting, no code of conduct. And finally, number 5, distress. This is when a business gets into financial trouble, or recession hits, or there's supply chain issues, cyber attacks, you name it. If you think about COVID, a lot of companies went through distress. I remember Brexit. With our business, we had, on the day of the vote, we had 10 containers that were coming in from the Far East that landed on port, and the landing cost was 20% higher than the selling price. That one vote, that one event basically started the downward spiral and for our business, and the distress that it has caused is immeasurable. Now, none of these 5 Ds were scheduled, and if you're not ready, they won't just hurt the business, they'll hurt the family. So what does readiness actually mean? Well, it doesn't mean retirement. Readiness actually means that you have options, that you get clarity before the event. You get time to prepare. You get time to align yourself. You get time to align with your family, your business. You get peace of mind. It's personal, it's financial, it's about the family, it's about the business, and it's certainly not about a bunch of spreadsheets. Readiness isn't about having everything perfect in place, ready to go. It's about being more intentional. It means you've had the conversations, you've thought through the risks, and you've made room for the unexpected. So, if any of these 5Ds stir something in you, take a few minutes after the video and write down what comes up for you. And if you feel comfortable, share it in the comments below or send me a message. Remember, you're not alone in all of this. Now, before I wrap up the video, I want to assure you this is not about scaring you. It's about helping you to take that one step towards clarity. You don't need to have it all figured out, my friend. You just need not to walk this alone. This is a very lonely road, and you don't have to be alone. You can start by opening a conversation with your family, perhaps, or your team, or even, you know what, just yourself. Because whatever stage you're at, whether you're building, thinking of slowing down, or just simply curious, this matters. Because this is your life's work. It's your family's foundation. It deserves a moment of reflection. So let me know in the comments what your version of readiness is. See you in the next video.